Hi, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. When it comes to states where the governor gets in trouble, few places can outdo Oklahoma. I mean, measure our relatively short history of barely 100 years with other, bigger, older states, and our Oklahoma has its own special hall of shame. Now, what the governor of Illinois did in allegedly trying to sell the Senate seat of Barack Obama's is especially brazen. The complaint against the current governor means he could go to prison just like the guy before him, George Ryan. But I had to laugh when I heard an FBI agent at the press conference announcing charges against the current Illinois governor say that if Illinois is not the most corrupt state in the United States, it's certainly one hell of a competitor. The agent's pronouncement caught many of us who pay attention to such matters by surprise. For many, many years, Louisiana has generally won the mantle of being the country's most corrupt place, from the days of Huey Long and the Depression to the thoroughly crooked governor Edwin Edwards. Then, of course, there's New Jersey, where the politics have the reputation of being just barely above that of Tony Soprano and his crew of thugs. But folks, when we're talking about statewide corruption, then Oklahoma has earned its own spot. You doubt me? Well, check our history. Oklahoma was barely 20 years old and already impeached two governors, Jack Walton and Henry S. Johnston. Then, in the mid-1970s, another one, former Governor David Hall, did time in the federal pen. That was followed by a campaign scandal that engulfed Governor David Walters. Walters was indicted by a grand jury on felonies. He later pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor. There is more in Oklahoma beyond just our governors. The state Supreme Court made national headlines in the mid-1960s with corrupt judges. The county commissioner's scandal of a generation ago was the largest widespread corruption of its kind in American history. Then we have characters like Gene Stipe, the senator for life, who tried to rig a congressional election just a decade ago. Every state, I suppose, has its own cast of political rogues. But Oklahoma's history shows Illinois hardly has the marker cornered on them.